You're watching Palm Facts. Subscribe for more video. 10 actors who have done crazy things for movie roles. DayLewis is known to do extensive research before any and all of his roles. He refused to leave his character's wheelchair in My Left Foot, even after filming was finished. All of the slumping caused him to eventually break 2 ribs. Later, for The Last of the Mohicans, DayLewis spent 6 months in the wild teaching himself to build a canoe and trap and skin animals. When he played the 16th president in Lincoln, the British actor kept his American accent going the entire shoot and began signing texts yours, A. His efforts have worked because DayLewis has won 3 Oscars. He announced in July he'll be retiring from acting. Anne Hathaway. The actress told Vogue she ate nothing but dried oatmeal paste for 2 weeks to lose 25 pounds for her role in Les Miserables. I had to be obsessive about it, the idea was to look near death, said Hathaway. Looking back on the whole experience, and I don't judge it in any way, it was definitely a little nuts. It was definitely a break with reality, but I think that's who my character Fantine is anyway. The actress also cut off all her hair, something hair and makeup artist Lisa Westcott and director Tom Hooper tried talking her out of, to comprehend the pain of a mother willing to do anything to keep her child alive. Her dedication paid off, as Hathaway earned an Oscar for the role. Williams listened to interviews of Marilyn on her iPod for months and even tied a belt around her knees to get her strut down when prepping for My Week with Marilyn. There was a sort of a sense of a figure 8 to her walk, that her shoulders were back, it looked like she had a sort of, like a balloon was attached to her breastbone, Williams told CBS. Her nipples were always pointed up. That was the work that I wanted to start as early as possible because I don't want any of those thoughts to be anywhere in my mind. Ed Harris. In addition to gaining 30 pounds, Ed Harris watched a documentary and built a painting studio for Pollock so he could master the artist's famous painting technique. The only thing I had ever painted before was my house, Harris told the San Francisco Chronicle. He happened to move in the most efficient manner the human body can move. Christian Bale. To make himself look gaunt and sickly, Bale willingly dropped to 122 pounds for his role as Insomniac, Trevor Resnick in The Machinist, only eating a can of tuna and an apple a day. I was intrigued by a perverse nature of mine just to see if I can go beyond what I've been told is actually safe and okay and see if I could push the limits, Bale told the BBC. Bale quickly gained nearly 100 pounds of muscle afterward for his role as the Dark Knight in Batman Begins. However, director Christopher Nolan saw that as too bulky for the Caped Crusader and ordered the actor to lose 20. Later, Bale gained 43 pounds as a con man turned FBI agent in American Hustle. I ate lots of donuts, a whole lot of cheeseburgers, and whatever I could get my hands on. I literally ate anything that came my way, Bale told People magazine. I was about 185 and went up to 228. Shia LaBeouf. The Transformers actor has pushed himself to make his latest roles seem as realistic as possible. He said he took acid to understand the effects of the drug on his character in The Necessary Death of Charlie Countryman. He also had sex on screen for Lars von Trier's film The Nymphomaniac. LaBeouf told USA Today in 2012 that he sees his experiments as fine as long he doesn't go too far. I have ethics, I'm not completely out of my mind, said LaBeouf. But I don't think there's anything wrong with sex. Sex is beautiful if it's done right. And I wouldn't just do it for no reason. Sex is different than love, and there is a separation, and that middle gap is what the movie's about. Robert De Niro. De Niro got a taxi license for his role in Taxi Driver. On break while filming, the actor drove around New York City in a cab. For Raging Bull, not only did De Niro learn to box, but he also gained 60 pounds to fit the role. Both he and Joe Pesci also lived and trained together before filming. Adrien Brody. Not only did Brody practice the piano for 4 hours a day to play a concert pianist role in The Pianist, The actor lost 30 pounds. However, he told the BBC he took an even more extreme step to understand the struggles of not only his character but those living during the Holocaust. "I gave up my apartment, I sold my car, I disconnected the phones, and I left," said Brody. "I took 2 bags and my keyboard and moved to Europe." Leonardo DiCaprio. DiCaprio didn't let a few shards of glass in his hand slow him down. During the filming of Django Unchained, producer Stacey Sher told Variety the actor accidentally slammed his hand on a table so hard he broke a glass, injuring his hand in the process. Instead of stopping, DiCaprio carried on and the performance made it into the final edit. "Blood was dripping down his hand," said Sher. "He never broke character. He kept going. He was in such a zone. It was very intense. He required stitches." Heath Ledger. Ledger nearly descended into madness for his Oscar-winning role as the Joker in The Dark Knight. The actor locked himself in his apartment for a month prior to filming and estimated sleeping 2 hours per night for a week during filming because he couldn't stop thinking about the role. Crew members also worried about the actor, claiming he refused to speak to others out of character. "If you tried to communicate with him normally instead of the Joker, he would just ignore you," a source told Fox News. "He would often come to the set to hang out even on his days off, freaking everyone out." Towards the end of filming, he was warned by people that he had gone too far. It's thought Ledger became so engulfed in the role that it led to his premature death from an overdose of prescription drugs before the film was released. Ledger won an Oscar posthumously for his performance. If you enjoy this video, make sure to leave a like, subscribe for more video like this one. Thanks for watching.